Hi, I'm Dr. Templeman, and I'm here to talk to you about the actual products that we're going to be using to try and make a difference in the appearance of aging around the eyes. Now, we're going to be talking principally here about the cream, which is put on twice a day and which has elements which can go through the skin and be used structurally, but which has, and we'll be talking about that in another segment, has molecules which are going to signal the body that we are having a construction zone here and we need to make some differences. Now, when you look at the before and the after here, you can see a striking change in the depth of the wrinkles. Part of this is due to the cosmetic effect of the gel, which is virtually immediate. But over a long period of time, what we're looking at is to get a change in the actual structure of the skin around the eye so that there will be more moisture and the wrinkles will not be as deep. Now, when you look at the second action, besides removing these heavy wrinkles, you see that most of us as we age show that we have under eye bags, and these sometimes are of major concern, not simply because they exist, but because they may be discolored. And when you look at something you can do about it, you realize that you can put collagen structure back into this tissue which is loose and is hanging under your eyes. You don't need to go to a plastic surgeon and have it removed by liposuction, because most of it is the fat that was holding your eye in position, and as the collagen which gave structure to that fat has degraded, then the fat actually slips down under the effect of gravity and gets under your eyes. But here you can see that if you use this properly, the way it's intended, that you can see a cumulative effect that gets better and better as time goes on, as the structure of collagen is rebuilt and as the hyaluronic acid and other ingredients in the product are making a difference in the ground substance or the soft tissue. Now, for the dark circles and discoloration, these pigments have come from hemoglobin. It's the same kind of discoloration that you get in a bruise when hemoglobin gets into tissues where it never was intended to be. And even after it heals, there is still a period of time when that detoxification process of having the body pick up these pigments and gradually carrying them away is not yet complete. But when it has been completed with a bruise, you have no evidence that there was a bruise there before. And I think this is the same process that you're going to see in the discoloration of these dark circles. Now, here's how it works. On the left, you have a comparison vial of just plain water. And then on the right, you have comparison vials of various strengths of the Aeris ingredients which are found in the cream. And you can see that as you increase from right to left, you get a greater concentration of the pigments being picked up. And we have given you the strongest that you require to be able to remove these pigments. Now, dull and uneven texture is something else that we try and avoid. And this happens when collagen and ground substance are degraded through the effects of the environment and the sun, etc. But here this shows the elasticity, which is actually a function not only of the tensile strength of the skin, but also of the amount of water it can hold. We see how after proper usage it increases strikingly. And I will tell you that I've seen the difference, and I think you are going to see the difference in your own face. And finally, the dryness. This is something that comes with age. As we lose the porosity of the skin, we are unable to retain the amount of water that is necessary. Water goes where there are molecules amongst which it can disperse itself. And when those molecules break down and fall and are no longer in an organized manner, as occurs with aging, then the water is no longer as plentiful. Here you can see what happens when you use this appropriately.